Boom. Kaboom, I should say. Yeah. Live and direct and stronger than ever.
Kaboom.
Yeah. That's it. Yannick, your host, a.k.a. Truman, a.k.a. Yannick. How many? I go by a few names. Frankie, the Great. How are you?
We're in the house, in the tub right now.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Feeling positive. Another Monday.
That's it, man. It's just, it's just giving thanks for life. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we all give thanks? Why can't we all be grateful for life? Imagine.
Got to keep that attitude of gratitude and just
imagine if we would all have this attitude of gratitude.
Yeah.
Embedded into us from start.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know why now some people show their children, to before they eat, to make a little prayer and be grateful for your food. And yesterday I was thinking about that. And yeah, I'm like, that was a good way back then, maybe to show children how to start being grateful. Be grateful for your meal, be grateful for your roof, But no, today it's like brat behavior and everything is has to come to me, and
yeah. You can't take any of it for granted, because you never know tomorrow. It's not promised, It could be everything can be taken away at any moment.
That's it. I want to say a large up to Tia. Tia's been watching our stuff, our reflection, our reasoning. And she's been commenting on pretty much all the videos. So I just want to give her a big up. Tia, I don't know if you're listening, but yeah, we're sending you a lot of love.
Positivity.
And that's positivity. Right. Yeah. So we start with Guru today, Frank.
All right.
Yeah, I'll let you start with this. And I have the French book there. I'll do the French after.
Sounds good.
Boom.
All right. Guru, a grossly misused term in these times. There are so many gurus of this and that. In real terms, there's only one type of guru, and that is for evolution. G for gene/gravity, Uru for serpent. Thus, G-Uru, guru, is the one who raises the gene serpent up. There is a lot of gravity to this term. It's not to be taken lightly as it is nowadays. Otherwise, suffering will be the result.
Guru. Guru, un terme extrêmement mal utilisé à cette époque. Place my microphone. À cette époque, il y a tellement de gourous de ceci et de cela. En termes réels, il y a seulement un type de gourou, et c'est pour évoluer. G pour gène, gravité, gourou pour serpent. Par conséquent, gourou est celui qui élève les gènes serpents. Il y a beaucoup de gravité dans ce terme. Ce n'est pas à prendre à la légère comme ça l'est de nos jours. Sinon, la souffrance sera le résultat. Yeah, Guru, for sure. Listen, if you want to move out, especially if you're deeply stuck into this matrix, and you have zero awareness of what's going on, you're going to need someone, whether a guru or someone that has the knowledge that you are seeking for. It's all within you. I mean, you don't necessarily need anyone to make sense of this life, of this world, of your feelings, of your emotion. You can all do this on your own. But it will be probably happening if a tragedy happened. Maybe if a tragedy happened in your life, maybe then you will be inclined to learn different things than you have already learned before. But if you are deliberately taking yourself and going to see someone that has the knowledge, well, it's going to go faster, definitely. And you might also have a different perspective than the one you have now, because we all
Yeah.
have different perspective of this life. I
Mhm.
see it one way, you see it one way. For sure, at one point, our perspective can merge together because, like me and you, we pretty much have the same perspective of this world. Like, there's
Right.
not much that we're gonna talk about that we're not gonna be in agreement, or we're not gonna be like, oh yeah, true, bro, yeah. Like,
Right.
we're
Right.
not gonna argue on facts and stuff that is real.
Yep.
Like, what's real is real, but people these days have no clue of the reality, completely lost in an abyss of unawareness,
Hmm.
not knowing who they are, where they are, and what to do.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need someone to. It's like when you're a baby, when you're an infant, you need a parent to parent you, or
Yeah.
the baby will die. Like,
Hmm.
a baby cannot survive on itself at a young age.
Right.
Maybe a child, once the child reach 4, 5, 6, maybe can go in nature and find something. Like, I'm sure a child wouldn't die of being left alone or stuff, but I know it
Right.
doesn't happen. But that's why you need parents, and the
Hmm.
parents will, just like you need a guru to maybe show you the direction, the way,
Yeah. Exactly.
the right way, maybe, and then you can make sense of this whole life. And yeah,
Hmm.
no, definitely, but it's something these days, exactly. People do not. People see the word guru also as something like that has to do with a sect or something right away. Like, they see that a bit in a negative way, the word guru in our world.
Right.
Where I think if you reflect properly and if you look at things the way they are, well, there is great teachers in this world, and yes, they're called guru
Hmm.
because they have that knowledge that, you know there's there's just some people that don't sit in front of TV all day long, and they go learn stuff about themselves and about the world and travel and this and that and get experiences, not mummified in front of a TV. Well, PT is one of them.
Hmm.
So yes, I want to hear his perspective, his teachings, his experience, and everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
PT the Great. It's on you, Frank.
Yes. Yeah. This is a cool P log. I remember once someone was asking P about, what is a guru, and they were asking this, and he said, well, first of all, it's a Sanskrit word, so that immediately puts you in the context of, okay, it's from something, it's from a culture, it's from something that has roots, it's from a, a system that is been here on Earth for a long time, that unless you've really gone into it, you might not know actually what it is. Because a lot of people use, some Sanskrit terms like yoga and guru and some other things have become like popular terms to use just as phrases, but they're not used actually in the context in which they originally come from. So when P said that really made me value kind of like it kind of just sets your perspective like, okay, it's from something actually this ancient and that's like really got something to it. So guru, like P says here, it's for the what really a guru is for is to guide us as beings, to guide you to actually be able to evolve yourself, to actually be able to um, learn how to live in accordance with the laws of nature, in accordance with the laws of divine. And what else is life about than to learn how to, live life in a way in which we can take actions and we can actually attain, or we can strive to attain, the things that everybody wants: real happiness, intelligence, love, positivity, like real good health, and just
Light.
just the light, right?
Just
Exactly.
light, bro.
Yes.
Come on.
And so guru, in its realest sense, really helps you to see life for what it is, and it helps you to see yourself too. Guru like helps you to look at how you are, how you've been, and helps you to set real goals for what you want to be and how you want to. And it's not that we're just trying to mimic or that you just are just going to try to become an exact copy of whoever that teacher might be for you. But it helps you to kind of start to look at yourself and want to refine yourself. And like P said, setting goals for actually, a higher kind of life, a life that's going to have perspective on what's real, actually. I heard somebody say once, it wasn't P, but I heard somebody relating about the term guru, which I thought was a fun way to break the word up. And they said, guru. So it's the goo remover. It removes the goo from our eyes, from our perspective of the ignorance. Because in our mindset, in our worldview, many people have a false vision or a false view of the world, that's based on the lies and the manipulation that we've had. So you can't see the world for what it is. You can't see yourself in the real light. So a real guru removes the goo from your eyes, So I thought that's a fun way to look at it. But yeah, like P says too, it's been misused in today's terms, and so it's really good to just hold that word as it's in a sacred context for sure, in the realest sense. So that is the way to to look at it. And so yeah,
it's great. The next one is the same kind of topic. Guru is the guru twist, I think.
The guru twist. That's right.
If you can go with this one, I think it's just going to be a follow-up of the previous one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like P does, he kind of like rides on a topic for a little bit, and so yeah, let's see where P goes with this one.
Yeah.
The guru twist. In ancient times, guru's purpose was ensuring evolution through a continuous 24/7 involvement with the disciple's life. These days, guru has been reduced to a seal of approval for whatever you want to do. If one looks at all the so-called gurus who have been accepted in the West, from Osho to Amma, one finds that they all allow people to do anything that they want, as in, don't interfere with their lives, no discipline or change required for evolution. The Beatles go to the Fraudo Mahesh Yogi's ashram for a few months, and within a twinkling of an eye, they are back to their ham, alcohol, and business. Mahesh Yogi is happy with the publicity and donations. They are happy with the illusion of being spiritually blessed. People are not looking for change or evolution. They just want to keep on living their lives in the hell that they have created. Spirituality to them is just a concert they want to attend every now and then. They don't need a guru. They need a sycophantic performer to tell lies about them and their future. A real guru they do not deserve, simply because they are not seeking the higher. Also, they won't have the slightest idea how to treat one.
Le twist du guru. As usual, for you people, I'm going to read the French part. So, le twist du gourou. Dans les temps anciens, le but du gourou était d'assurer l'évolution. L'évolution. Pas la dévolution, l'évolution. OK? À travers une implication continue 24 sur 24, 24 sur 24, all day long, avec la vie du disciple. Ces jours-ci, gourou a été réduit à un sceau d'approbation pour faire ce que vous voulez. Si on regarde tous les soi-disant gourous qui ont été acceptés dans l'Ouest, de Osho à Amma, on trouve qu'ils autorisent tous les gens à faire ce qu'ils veulent, n'interfèrent pas dans leur vie, pas de discipline ni de changement requis pour évoluer. Les Beatles vont à l'ashram frauduleux de Mahesh Yogi pour quelques mois. Et en un clin d'œil, ils sont de retour à leur jambon, alcool et business. Mahesh Yogi est content avec la publicité et les donations. Ils sont heureux avec l'illusion d'être bénis spirituellement. Les gens ne cherchent pas le changement ou l'évolution. Ils veulent juste continuer à vivre leur vie dans l'enfer qu'ils ont créé. La spiritualité pour eux n'est qu'un concert auquel ils veulent assister de temps à autre. Ils n'ont pas besoin d'un gourou, ils ont besoin d'un acteur flatteur qui leur dit des mensonges sur eux et sur leur futur. Ils ne méritent pas un vrai gourou simplement car ils ne cherchent pas le supérieur. Aussi, ils n'auront pas la moindre idée de comment en traiter un. This is big. This is big because this is where, and I was just thinking about that the other day on a bike pad, and I was looking around and I'm like, it's totally what we're going so much anti-life.
Yeah.
We're so evil, anti-life in so many ways.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Even if someone comes along, like we're so stuck in our ways and so set in our programming, it's crazy. We do things as human and we don't even question our doings. You know, like, bring it again. Your fucking dark glasses, you put them on for what? Put them on for what? Your dark glasses, your plastic clothes. So the guru should be the one who comes along and snap you out of this nonsense.
Yeah.
You know, and tell you, listen, you gotta have discipline. You gotta do something with your life. You gotta bring yourself to a point where you're alive, not walking dead.
Yeah.
But that's it. The guru will, or the teacher, the guru. Now we're using the term guru, but a great teacher is just the same. Like a guru is a great teacher, so he will come and teach you valuable stuff. But if, like he says here, people do not look for change or evolution. They just want to stay in their known hells. Yes, and that's a fact. That's sad, but that's a fact. People prefer their known hells to the unknown heaven.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because yesterday I was listening to my music, my dub plate I make, and I was listening to that. I'm like, if I'm not in heaven right now listening to this, where the heck I am? If I'm with my wife, I was sitting in the pool yesterday, my inflatable pool.
Oh, nice.
My backyard. I put an inflatable because it's too hot. It's like 35 degrees, man.
Right, yeah, getting some
and there's no rain here this summer. Like, it's a
dry,
super nice summer. It's blue sky all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like super energized by the weather, honestly, too. We feel it. The ones also that are aligned a bit more, I'm not saying I'm perfect here, but I tend to align with nature. I tend to align with nature. Well, you get energized by that good weather and stuff. Like, you feel it. So people are not really geared for evolution, and they prefer their known hells, which is all the nonsense that they do all day long. And they prefer to, because questioning things will bring a change eventually. If you start to question things, you will probably change your ways, because you will realize some stuff, unless the work is really, but there's got to be something also to come and snap you out of that matrix. Like I said, either a tragedy or someone comes along and teach you, or you go, like, you wake up one day and you say, I want to be enlightened, or you are already enlightened. You're just like shutting off the light bulb. You put the switch off, but you're already enlightened. You're already great. You're already everything that you need to be. You have just turned the switch off.
Right.
And you do not want to turn it back on.
Yep.
So you have to do a deliberate effort to turn it back on. Once it's turned back on, forget about it. You know, that switch on and off is for a reason. On, I think, was the name of the sun in ancient Egypt. That's why they have the switch on off. That's why when you put on, the light goes on. Because on was the name of the sun before. Anyways, it's on you, Frank.
Yes. Yeah. P really points out a lot of great stuff. And I love the points that you were hitting there, where it's like, people prefer, right, to stay in darkness in they're like, well, if I give up, or if I have to change, if I have to stop doing these things, then, well, it's an attachment to some type of momentary what you think is satisfaction from doing some things that you've become used to, right? You're like, oh, well, if I have to work on changing, then I'm gonna have to stop smoking. I'm gonna have to stop drinking alcohol. But I like being this, or I like being that. And so, like, Pisa, I've heard him say how in the Vedic cosmology, he's talking about kind of like the demon class, or the asuras, or the beings from Patal. He's like, they don't want to change. He's like, they want to keep. They know if they actually switch teams, or they want to evolve, they're gonna have to give up these things, and they like the way that they are. They don't want to become more sorted. They don't want to become more coherent, And so, that's something that we have to, ultimately, a real spiritual teacher is going to help you see life more clearly. And the more that you can see how you are as a being, and the more you can actually admit to, okay, how am I, and why am I this way, and how do I change myself for the better? We really have to have that willingness, that of taking on a learning attitude of like, okay, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I need to do something different, maybe I need to give up my old ways, the things that I'm used to. And that change, like, people, change can be, it can be challenging, right? When you have to be a little different than what other people are, or however they know you. People become attached to a version of you, and then they will put it on you that you're not that way. Oh, man, I miss when we used to do this or do that, and you're like, well, I'm just doing something different now, and you can join me if you want.
Now.
Like, you don't have to keep doing that. We can vibe in a different way. I haven't changed, like, who I am in terms of, like, I'm still me, you're still talking to the same person. I still, like, am me at the core, but I'm not doing a lot of things that I used to do.
Your
that
perspective has changed. You change the way you look at things, so, and yourself. So everything is
exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to put myself in the same circumstance or situation that I used to be in. I'm not going to really, like, take myself to certain places that aren't, like, really supportive of, actually wanting to be focused on doing, the right path. And it doesn't mean that I can't enjoy, and just like you're doing with music, or like how we can change the way that we eat and stuff, we can start to work to create our own version of a higher version of, whether it's music, whether it's, like I said, how we eat, the kind of clothes that we wear. We can create a higher version of, like, no, we're gonna make things new, and we're gonna start doing things in a way that's going to be more closely in line with nature, in line with the elements. And we wanted, because it's not that you can't, it's just a more rare thing to find. It's easier to find plastic clothes. It's easier to find, in a sense, right, like food that's not real. So it's a little bit of work, a little bit of effort to start to generate this these new options. But at the same time, they're better. They're better for us. They feel better. We have a better result of our, circumstance when we can actually start putting ourselves in that place where we're eating well, we're wearing things that are just more natural. Is going to be a better frequency, better vibe for us, better for the environment too. In the long run, it's not going to be a bunch of plastic material that has to break down into nature. When we can listen to or put ourselves around the vibes of music or things like that, that it's going to be, giving us a positive message and helping us to, recognize like the truth and like be like a soundtrack to like motivate us to continue to do the work, walk one foot in front of the other, like keep on evolving, keep on like giving gratitude and praise to nature and divine. This is something that we want to generate, to and I keep saying to divine up ourselves,
Divine up. Divine up a plan to evolve.
Exactly.
Great.
But yeah, that's an important thing,
Why did they have to twist that language so much? You said it twice, that word. It's always a word I found weird. It sounds weird. Circumstance.
Right.
I find that, why do they have to pervert the language like this? Because that's what they do. They want to pervert you. They want to turn you into a freaking demon.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, it's just I heard it. So I'm like, this is freaking pervert.
Yeah.
That's what they do, and they bring a lot of sex connotation into everything. Like they're really, yeah. So anyway, I was just hearing the word. And I was like, oh, okay.
I know, and it's and ultimately it comes back to like a geometrical term, right? Because we're talking about circumference. The circumstance is like the stance that you find yourself in from doing, like going around the loop of whatever you choose to do, and then the scission is when they make the slice around the circle, which is so bad. I don't know why that is being done anywhere on earth. It is unnecessary. Can't you just be happy with the body divine gave you? There's divine wouldn't make you in a wrong way. You know what I mean? In terms of your natural body. So
we're built to perfection. We're crafted to perfection. And that's come from Jean-Claude Van Damme when he was on those two trucks, man. I saw that video, and he do the split, the epic split, and he said, that body's crafted to perfection, and shit. Hey, fuck, man, that's fucking psycho. That's what it is. Your body's crafted to perfection, but you're crashing it so much that the vibration are gone so low that you're stuck in known hells. And that's all you want to know, because that's all you have experienced. But we're here to tell you that heavenly feelings are possible here on earth. That's how you feel. After all, it's how I'm going to feel in the next minute, in the next hour, in the next day. It's all about feelings. So if I feel great, if I feel good, if I feel energetic, look, I'm coming after you, Babylon. I'm coming after you. For sure. Because now I'm alive. I feel alive. I feel good. I feel aligned. So it's all about the feelings that you evolve into your feeling also. Like you're going to have galactic, you're going to be so overwhelmed at one point also if you become less evil. Because being blessed, if you want to be blessed and have everything falling straight in your life when it's time, like everything happened, bing, bang, like by divine coordination, divine timing, well, start to be less evil.
Yeah.
Okay. And you will be blessed. But we work against nature. We go against our own nature. We destroy our body, and then we expect to be supported by iron divine. Like, wake up. You need to wake up and change your ways. We're here to, I'm not an entertainer. I'm here to change lives. I'm not an entertainer. I'm going to change your life because I'm going to change mine.
Yeah.
And that's what I want here. And I have one life to live. And you know what? I would do it all over again. I would come back here with my people all over again just to try to evolve together and bring a better vibe onto this earth. Anyway, I feel so great. Anyway, but I would love everyone around me to get that feeling, and that's why I'm trying to bring out an example out of myself to that it's possible.
Right.
It's possible to let go of fear and embrace love and divinity and God and call it the way you want.
Yeah.
But higher vibration and those higher it's something you have never. I said it the other day, and it's harsh and it's hard to swallow that pill. But once you realize it, you will want to experience it. It's called love because you have never been loved and you have never loved.
Right.
And that's the truth. It's hard to swallow, but think about it. Have you ever loved? Why do you think Bob Marley did a song, Could You Be Loved?
Mm-hmm.
Could you be loved? Could you
Right.
love? Because you have never loved, never been loved. You always been stuck in the dark, pretending to love your children, this and that, but keep raising them, cutting the grass under their feet, feeding them scrap, putting freaking nonsense in their ear. Like you destroy them all day long. That's what I did when I was unaware.
Mm-hmm.
So, and not in a way that it's like in your face. It's very subtle, that you bring their vibration lower each and every day. So once you are aware of that, well, you want to experience love, but well, it's something very, very powerful. Love is for higher and divine, and love is in nature. Love is all around us.
That's it.
But you don't want to experience it because it's too much. It's too much. There's too much truth also into love. Like, love and light goes together. Dark and I don't know what's the other word I had it in there.
Yeah, ignorance or
dark and ignorance goes together, but ignorance is not bliss. Also,
no,
like ignorance is not bliss. You gotta go and get the knowledge that you need to, first of all, to take care of your body.
Yeah,
that's the first thing. And I don't know why I got there. Why am I talking about this? Anyway, it's all related to the same topic about waking up.
Yeah. And I just wanted to point out too. It's great how P shows. I mean, this whole P log is bringing to the light that there's a lot of people who kind of like they are staged as the position of a guru, but they're not actually doing what a real guru should be doing, which is saying, no, look, you need boundaries, you need discipline, you need to do things in a certain way. You can't just be however. And that's like what he's saying, like the Beatles go to Mahesh Yogi and they're around him for a little while and then they just go back to however they're being. And no, that's not it. Like you can't just like go back to your old ways and expect a positive change or real evolution or a higher life just because you might have like heard something new. No, you have to live that. You have to make yourself new. You have to be like, there's a one in here says it's called twice born. First birth is the birth out of the physical mother. Second birth is the birth into divine. And so you have to plunge, you have to put yourself that way, and so it takes work. And that's the challenging bit. You have to overcome certain things, within yourself and around the world. And just like you have to start making that you have to adapt yourself to a new type of life, and start.
It's probably like it can resume to 4 words like starve your focus and starve your distraction and feed your focus. Starve your distraction. We're so distracted.
I love that.
You're supposed to be on track to higher and divine, but they distract you with nonsense. So you're gone completely off track, divine. So get back on track. Get
that
back
one could
on
be
track to higher and divine.
That one could be on a t-shirt. Starve your distraction, feed your focus.
Yeah, starve your distraction and feed your focus. That's all it is. I haven't changed. I just starve my distraction. I'm not sitting in front of a TV no more and eating garbage and shit.
Right.
That's all. I've changed my perspective, but I'm the same guy. I haven't. Like, people think I found God or Jesus. Like, I found God within. Yeah, maybe. I am a God. I'm not your God, but I am a God. I can say it for sure. I'm not the God, but I am. I can create my own reality by my thoughts and my power and my presence and stuff. Like, I don't need Babylon to govern my thoughts. But
Right.
that's where we're stuck. We're all stuck into that uh, Babylonian governance of life, and that's all we know. It's that because that's what they will make you fight for: a house, a car, a land, and all that nonsense. So that's why it's called a mortgage, mort. There's the word mort, dead. You're gonna be dead because that's what you fight for: your little house, your car, your land. All this is vanity. It's all vanity.
Yeah.
But we fight for this so much that we lose sense of who we really are and what what we have to do here. That's why people don't know at all what to do. The only thing they know what to do is in the system, and it's fight for that material nonsense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't need a house, but you don't need a castle. You don't need a BMW in your driveway. You don't need those big fancy stuff.
Yeah.
You need yourself. Stop chasing material gain and material. It's all vanity. Focus on yourself. Focus on your evolution.
Yeah.
And drop the freaking dark glasses. It's on you, Frank.
That's it.
I have to say it.
Yeah. No, I love that. Yeah, I'm just grateful that P has just showed these things, and and he's a great example of just like actually living in a positive way. He's not going to just give his seal of approval to anyone who's just doing life however they want. It actually, there is a way, and there's a way to take care of the body. There's a way to have a certain type of behavior toward nature, toward divine, toward things that are higher. That's a big part. And that's how he ended that P-log. He says,
and right now a caterpillar is higher in evolution than you, so you should be very grateful and not step on a caterpillar or a fucking grasshopper. It's full on the bike path. They jump all over me, but I don't care. They're divine. They have their place on earth just like me. Whether, like Daniel said, whether you're big like an elephant or you crawl upon it, we give thanks for it.
Yeah. It's life.
Attitude you gotta have.
Have that gratitude for life.
Maybe I still kill flies sometime, but I feel bad every time I kill a fly.
Yeah, I try to shuffle them into the place that I'm like, you don't want to be. You just go outside. This is your place.
That's what I do now. I try to not to kill them, but I used to go after flies, man, and kill them.
Right. I mean, sometimes you can't help if you're getting bitten by something. You're like, and you smack it or whatever.
Oh, the other day on the bike path, I'm coming fast. I'm going 30. I have an electric bike, and I'm always dans le fond. At max, and a freaking bug hit me on the face, on the lip here. My lip got all swollen for 2-3 days.
Oh no!
The grasshopper, a big grasshopper, hit me right in the face.
Oh God!
Oh, it hurt. It hurt too. For a while, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Ow. So no, jeez. But I'm still grateful for the grasshoppers.
Yeah. But yeah, in the conclusion with this P-log, the way that P ends it, he says, a real guru they don't deserve. And he's talking about the people who are just accepting what is going to keep them in, like he said, their known hells. And they're not actually seeking something higher. That's what he says. They're not seeking something higher. And they also won't have the slightest idea how to treat one. So part of the real journey on evolution is being able to modify your behavior and showing respect. And that's what we're saying toward nature, toward having a certain, reverence for life, and having more reverence for the things that you can tell that are more connected to divine, more connected to nature, and a real guru who you can actually learn how to live your life. You showed that being respect, you're not going to, confront them in a way that's disrespectful or challenging.
But it's because our ego is so big, also so thick that you gotta thin out that ego and really remove the veil, or maybe remove the whole ego stuff. Just go out and learn and be humble, be kind, be everything that if humankind would be kind, we would have such a nice freaking world.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to be kind with each other. It says humankind. But
Yeah.
bring yourself to that kindness and see how your life change. It's
Yeah.
crazy. And
Yeah. I mean,
especially towards guru, towards like, and be of service. Be of service to
hmm
the guru.
yeah.
That's why I had PT all these times here. Come on, I want to be I want to serve higher and divine,
Yeah.
definitely, and PT is part of the equation. So to
That's
me,
it.
there's the equation of higher and divine that I still haven't solved everything, but in that equation, there's PT in there. I know it.
Oh, yeah.
So I go and try to resolve that equation.
hmm
That only me can do it, but definitely PT is in there.
Yeah. 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 Exactly.
For sure, and I've always been grateful for him coming on the Truman Show and share
hmm
with me. And still to this day, I'm very overwhelmed by the fact that he came on the Truman Show and stuff, that I did so much with him. Like
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing.
it's amazing, and it's yeah. No, I'm glad I've done it and give thanks. PT,
That's right. Yeah.
do we have
He's,
time for another one?
yeah. Let's go for older and elder.
Okay,
We'll end
perfect.
with
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
a short one too. It's not that long, so
Yeah.
good.
Older and elder. Even though most people automatically and erroneously consider older as elder, the fact is that there is a big difference between older and elder. Older just means more age, as in more earth years in a physical form, while elders are those who have their El, turning serpent, and he has it written in cursive, so you can see it's a loop and then a bigger loop. So while elders are those who have their El, turning serpent, Kundalini working, and all the chakras flowering. So when they say respect the elders, it doesn't mean you respect your parents and uncles and aunties. It means that you respect the awakened beings.
Oh, this is such a good one, because we're so programmed to think that elders is automatically people that are older,
Right.
like you said. But
Mm-hmm.
it's such a different thing than the reality is very different than that.
Mm-hmm.
So older and elder, plus âgé et plus sage. Même si la plupart des gens considèrent automatiquement et erronément, sorry, plus âgé avec plus sage. Le fait est qu'il y a une grosse différence entre older et elder. Older veut simplement dire plus en âge, plus d'années terriennes sous la forme physique, alors que elders sont ceux qui ont leur LL, serpent tournant Kundalini, qui fonctionne, et tous les chakras qui fleurissent. Donc, quand ils disent qu'ils respectent les anciens, cela ne veut pas dire que vous respectez vos parents et vos oncles et vos tantes. Ça veut dire que vous respectez les êtres éveillés. Okay? So the elders are the one that have done the work. They're not your grandparents or all those old people that have died a long time ago and are still dead and never woke up. These are not the people you should be calling elders. It's the one with the knowledge and the wisdom.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of people, like sometimes even your perspective will change after absorbing some knowledge from them,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Because
Yeah.
if a being come along and teach you something different, well, you should at least listen. But this is the thing: we talk so much and we listen so little that we are constantly on verbal diarrhea. Like, I hear it often. Like, people talk over each other. They don't even listen to each other. They
Mm-hmm.
just want to talk and tell their story, and they don't want to know about even others. Like, people, when they're together, all they do is they chit chat over each other. They do not even want to listen to each other, so let alone listening to a guru or someone that comes along with divine knowledge. Now,
Mm-hmm.
whoa. So there's got to be a very, very a stance inside you, definitely, that you take to go towards higher and divine. Because if you don't tell yourself that you want to walk with God or anything that it can be, we can use the term walk with God, walk
Right.
with divine and stuff. Well, for sure, if you are stuck in that realm, you will see someone with wisdom and knowledge, and you will probably laugh or something. But if
Mhm.
you are in orientated towards evolution and geared towards evolution, definitely this these elders people can definitely and they're easily recognizable. Like
Mhm.
they're enlightened and
Yeah.
they know something. They know something that you don't, and they live a different kind of life. They have different clothes, they have
Mhm.
different shoes, they have,
Yeah.
like even the elders are the people that are showing us how to live, how to take our life to another level. They are people often of example. Like they will
Mhm.
go on stage barefoot. They will go in
Yeah.
nature barefoot. They will not wear plastic clothes. They will not have dark glasses.
Mhm.
Nothing that, because to me that's the tree. That's a very much an emblem of evil, of anti-life, is those dark glasses and plastic clothes and bad food and
Right.
all these stuff. An elder that has wisdom will not engage into the nonsense of Babylon. They will be geared towards evolution, and you need to be more barefoot. You need to take off your rubber
Mhm.
shoes more.
Yeah.
Think about
Yeah.
that. How many of us have gone in nature and put their feet on the ground? Like, that's it. Those kinds of things
Right.
that those elders will come along and teach you to ground yourself, to eat better food, to take care
Yeah.
of your body,
Mhm.
to bring your soul on fire, to everything that you need to reach those galactic feeling here on Earth.
That's right.
This is life. Look. This is serious business. But we take it as a joke
Mhm.
so much that we're gone into an abyss of unawareness and we don't even question our doings. So start questioning your doings, and maybe along the way someone an elder will come, because what you seek you will find. So if you
Mhm.
seek iron divine, it's gonna come your way. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's gonna come. You just gotta seek it, but it's not going to be on your like it's not going to be delivered to you on a silver platter. You have to have discipline. You
Mhm.
gotta first of all show that you take that seriously, that it's not a joke no more, that your life is not a joke. But right now your life is probably nothing but a freaking joke in this system.
Yeah.
So try. I'm not saying you're not going to still be in the system. We're all in it. We're all deeply compromised in the system. I get it. We're all deeply fucked up. I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
Trust me. I get all this because I feel it. So, and I see it. I have that. So, but there's ways out of that fucked upness. Okay. And
Yeah.
that's those beings, those elders that has the wisdom, the Raishi, the Sage,
Yeah.
the Guru,
Mhm.
will come and teach you, and it will come your way also. Like, look, I was seeking truth and stuff, and who came my way? PT. At one point, I received an
Right.
email. PT wants to come on the Truman Show. I'm like, oh, who's PT? First of all, I gotta know who's PT. So I went to research. Oh, I like him. Oh, I like. Oh, fuck, I like what he
Yeah.
does. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right away, I was like seeking for that. So when
Uh-huh.
I saw PT, when someone wrote me email and said, "Hey, look towards PT and stuff," I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah," I was very, very receptive, and I
Uh-huh.
wanted that. I was seeking that, so it came.
Yeah.
So all
So
the
amazing.
stuff that you seek will come. But if you don't seek it, if you seek anti-life uh, stuff, it will come your way. Trust me.
That's what's gonna happen, right?
That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get a shitload of anti-life stuff.
Right.
But if you embrace higher divine truth, love, light, your own divinity, like me and Frank and many others,
Mhm.
there's great stuff that's gonna come your way. And great people to teach you, to make you evolve, and and
Mhm.
elders will come along. And I PT is one of them. He's a elder,
Oh yeah.
definitely. But yeah,
Mhm.
and it's not by age. The age is just a stupid and ridiculous number, because also you say, oh, I'm going to eat this, but you don't even question why you say you're going to eat this. And
Mhm.
eat is EAT, like HEAT. It's the
Mhm.
same sound. Why? Because that's how fast you cook inside. So stop eating up inside. Maybe you'll stop aging also. You cook too fast inside. That's why you wrinkle, you look old,
Right.
you look destroyed, you look down, you look
Mhm.
depressed.
Right.
All these gonna show up on the external of your being too. No? Look
Yeah.
at me. No? Do I look freaking depressed here? Do I look not on freaking fire? But
Uh,
that's it. My soul is on. I'm gonna need 3 lifetime, bro. I told you to do everything I want to do on earth. I have no time to waste no more.
yeah, you gotta
They
get
want you
after
to
it, right?
waste your time on nonsense.
Yeah.
So you don't bring that soul on fire and you don't have great. They want you walking dead. I said it on Facebook the other day. They want you walking dead. Wake the baby.
Right.
I said it. I said I'm done renting.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not a rent. There, even the resto rent. Yeah, that's where you go rest your rent.
Right.
If you're renting all the time. Yeah.
That's right.
No, but it's not a rent. What I do is just, I take this very seriously, and I would love to see people change their lives and change their ways and just embrace higher and divine love and light instead of darkness.
Definitely.
That's what I want. That's my ultimate dream, if you can say. It's not
Yeah.
making music and 1,000 dub plate and stuff. I do that to stay busy and keep my soul on fire,
Mm-hmm.
and also to like join other energies like Daniel. Freaking love Daniel Minot. You're gonna see play Minot a lot of the plate from Blake. I really dig his vibe, and he's like a truther like me. He goes deep and stuff, and
Yeah.
he doesn't mind exposing like the dark glasses and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
You gotta do it. You have to do it. Like when I received the dub plate, man, I was wow. Now I was completely freaking blown away. I was like, this is something, and I pinned it all over my channel here. I'm gonna share it because this is one of the biggest emblem that you keep yourself in the dark is those dark glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Remove them, embrace the light.
Yeah. Take
Simple. And all these behaviors, once you let go of this, and hey, we have to go. You have to leave. You 8:30.
it in. Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I'll touch here momentarily.
But it's just I have so much energy, so much love.
Oh yeah, I mean, we get vibed up. We're excited. We're motivated.
Life beautiful.
We want to get after it. So
fucking beautiful.
It definitely is. And we've hit on that point a lot of times. Like, it's really beautiful when you can see, when we want it to be something that spreads and that starts. We want other people to start joining in the party, because it's like, what is more fun?
Divine party, bro.
What is more fun than like when all the members of the band are just like really getting it, and there's really like it makes everybody want to join in the dance, and like the whole vibe starts undulating. You're just having a good time, you're having actually a real good time, So what more could we want than for the party to spread and just the real positivity to get out there? And so we all want to be, doing things that are helping us to spiral up, and divine up. So it's one step at a time, and we all have to go. So, but just to touch on this older and elder, that's like a false thing that we think that, just because people have more earth years, that doesn't mean that they can actually show you something that's gonna impact your life in a super big way, and like I love how P connects elder is actually connected to Kundalini, is actually connected to your inner energies, like becoming more coherent. And that is what evolution is going to be doing to you. When you start taking the actions again and again and again, keep coming back to the center, keep making the choices again and again, that it's going to be good for your health, good for your mental state, good for your emotional state, then those energies within you, they start to spiral in a way that is like more connected with divine, more connected with the higher, and you become a more coherent being overall. And so a being who has just more earth years, it doesn't mean they're going to be able to live that example or share with you how you can become more coherent. So they can be younger than you. An elder can have less, earth years than you if they actually are able to show you and live that way. And that's what P is sharing with us, that elder is actually more connected to nature, more connected to divine, and more connected to that frequency. It doesn't matter the age. It's what are you actually, and how can you live that, and can you show that? And if you can, then that shows you have more of that turning serpent.
And also show it maybe that's why I was talking about all that stuff on the outside, like the wrinkles and stuff. And a real elder, a guru, will have taken care of himself all his life and will not show up on stage at 80, 90, all destroyed and stuff. He will look young. He will look young, like PT, man. He's my age, PT, I think.
Yes.
He's like my age. Again, we shouldn't even say my age because no, it's not even there. It's not even the age. He's just he's at the same period of time, but same amount of sun passage as me, if I can say. Because it's not age. Age referred to your cooking inside. I'm sure he's less cooked than me. I can say. So I'm probably more aged than him because I'm sure he has probably taken. I woke up at 40. At 40, something snapped me out, and I had to do something before. Also, you see, if you're present with life, you're going to feel that life is like a roll of toilet paper, So at one point, you want to do something because it's going to roll fast.
The time that you have is getting zoop.
Oh, yeah, man. Like a roll of toilet paper. Think about it. When you unroll it, think about me.
That's funny.
Oh, man, we're having fun here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Frank, I'm gonna stop this there because you have to leave for your children.
Go pick up.
We will be here again next Moon Day, whether it's early or now we did it earlier, but every Moon Day we're here. It's all love.
Yes.
Light. Everything. I wish. It sounds like I witch. So I want love and light for all the beings of the earth, and I sincerely can see this possible because it's not hard. It's just changing your perspective and embracing something else than known else. Go towards unknown heaven. And you're gonna feel so much better. No more boredom. You won't be bored no more because now you have so much to learn and to go out and reflect and get in touch with nature and get in touch with others and do stuff like no. It's time to wake up. So
that's it.
Frank, I'm out, and that's it. It's all love. Boom.
See y'all in the next one.
See ya in the next one.
Peace.
We're out.